So it is. Two clubs still yet to complete their opening 3 Premier League matches to start the new season. And there's already debate surrounding the two men in charge and their respective futures at the club. Nuno Espirito Santo, a firm fan favourite, but struggling to manage upwards, it appears, when dealing with the club's hierarchy. As for Graham Potter, there hasn't really been a notable managerial bounce since his January appointment. He has had the vote of confidence from the West Ham board. He continues with his usual calm and positive outlook. Fan grumblings have been there for a while though, and despite the poker face, he must be desperate for a win in order to start building some momentum. Souček, Mavropanos and Kilman inside the box, and it's a good delivery, met by Füllkrug, but comfortably over the bar. Kilman happy to try and advance West Ham here. Fernandes times his run. Who can he pick out? Paqueta! Well, the first real moment of quality, we've had to wait until the 39th minute, and Matt Sells is more than up to the task.
Brilliant save, brilliant reaction. I've seen a couple of times Fernandes getting in those positions. He has the opportunity to wait and find his man. From there, Paqueta can hit the target.
Hudson-Odoi has Nico Williams in advance of him. Comes back to his captain. Hudson-Odoi's cross. Wood! Well, would have seen it late. Kilman was slightly obscure in his view, or is that maybe me being a bit too kind?
Yeah, I just got the step on Kilman. It was a fantastic ball in, but it didn't have any pace.
Well, there are options off the bench for Nuno Espirito Santo. Still perhaps quite early to engage in that thought process for the Portuguese head coach. I'm thinking the likes of Hutchinson, McAtee as well, but here's Jared Bowen. Paqueta! Well, he's the only man to have a clean-sighted goal. The Brazilian for West Ham, and the question is, Rob Green, should he have done better?
It was behind him, and it's really, really good from Jared Bowen. He's then trying to find his man. You see the run across the near from Paqueta.
Perhaps weather befitting of what we've seen so far. Pretty damp and turgid, but we just need someone to try and spark it into life here. Paqueta. I understand Nottingham Forest are readying some changes here. Füllkrug goes for goal. Second shot on target from the Hammers. Hudson-Odoi. They need Wood in the box. Gibbs-White. Well, in the 60th minute, Nottingham Forest do register their first attempt on target.
I'm not sure it was really a strike on goal. He was wanting to...
Anderson, does he have enough room? Paqueta with the block. He's got a few words for the referee as well, Paqueta, just out of shot there, not happy. A foul wasn't given. Gibbs-White able to turn. Dinks it over. Anderson trying to create room. Pokes it to Hudson-Odoi. Goes for goal. Comfortable save. Souček. Wilson tries to get the shot off. Goes for it. Well, we said, can he come on and make a difference? So far in the few minutes that we've seen, Rob Green, the answer's yes.
Oh, fantastic save. A wicked deflection in there. Callum Wilson just wants to get it out his feet. Just that extra touch and then the deflection off Murillo. To the ability to react from Matt Sells. He's going that way.
Fernandes to take. Ball hangs in the air. Wilson using his body well. Still going. And he went for goal. Only to be denied once again.
Well, he's made a real difference coming on, just as his use of how he can use his body, his knowledge of getting touches in around a penalty area, just keep shifting the ball.
Aina. Gibbs White. Somerville skips away from one challenge. Finds Bowen, who finds the bottom corner. Would it be fair to say the Hammers are completing a smash and grab at the City grounds? And it comes from their captain, the man who fell out with a supporter midweek. Dances over to the away end. Is he the match winner? Nottingham Forest 0, West Ham United 1.
Well, Mr. West Ham makes a difference. And he kisses the badge. And he's got to give a big hand to the substitute. Somerville just coming on and driving at the defence, doing something different.
And certainly from a West Ham perspective, this is turning into a dream away day. Somerville, can he add to that? And it is potentially about to get even better here. Forest are falling apart. VAR, of course, will have a look at this, but the on-field decision is West Ham United penalty.
Well, there was an argument from the initial tackle. It was from the halfway line that a problem from Paqueta was the tackle before that, but it's electric from Somerville.
In front of the West Ham fans. Paqueta shows just what a cool customer he is. Felt like an age that run up, but he was in complete control. It looks as though all 3 points are heading back to East London. They've left it late, but it's Forest 0, West Ham 2.
Well, in front of the West Ham fans, he discards the call and kisses the badge.
Williams. There are pockets of red seats beginning to open up around the ground here. What is without question is no one in the away end is going anywhere. Juve. Wilson! West Ham United's Premier League season is up and running. It's again Graham Potter looking to his bench for a difference maker. And Callum Wilson heads home his first goal for the club. There may be still lots of stoppage time to add here, but this one has been settled. In stoppage time, Nottingham Forest 0, West Ham United 3.
Well, it's pandemonium in the away end.
Hutchinson. We've seen very little of the substitutes so far. Gibbs White. Kalimuendo. Hutchinson. Low cross. Anderson takes a touch. Recovers, but here's Somerville. What does Bowen do here? Does he head for the corner flag? He does have Callum Wilson. He's up against Milenkovic. Fancies his chances here. Jared Bowen. Jared Bowen! And I think his issue maybe there is that Callum Wilson got in his way.
He's apologising for all his life. He's just denied him his goal of his career to cap it all off. What an away day this would have been. He's just got in his way. There was no Nottingham Forest player getting in his way. A man possessed in on goal. And it's all smiles right now.
It was a 3-0 Nottingham Forest win back here in September. It's an emphatic away victory this time. A much needed first points of the Premier League season for Graham Potter. Credit to his bench. Jared Bowen got the ball rolling quite literally. Callum Wilson was also key in instigating the turnaround, but Paqueta it was from the penalty spot before. Wilson's header gives us a final score of Nottingham Forest 0, West Ham United 3.